Yeah, yeah, yeah. There are a lot of sayings in the Gospel of Thomas, that are highly questionable, and maybe that's why it never made it to the canon. But nevertheless, the early Christian church was given to following the way of Jesus, following his teachings that they remembered so well, and some of them would write it down and make copies. They did hand copying. Now, they didn't have Xerox machines back then. They didn't even have cameras. So they would make hand copies of all this, and they'd send it out to various churches. And that's how they got to know what Jesus was telling. The Gospel of John was telling them that we're to be one with Jesus. When we come to really believe in him, then we become one with him. We become a son or child of God. That's a very powerful statement. There's a song that we used to always sing at our church called The Bond of Love. We'll sing that in a moment. The bond of love is that oneness that brings us together. We are one in the bond of love, say the lyrics. And that's the true meaning of the whole of all these various texts. The oneness that we have that becomes a Christian. We become one with Jesus. Jesus said to his disciples that many greater things will you do than I have done. Amazing. Jesus who told the waters to stop and to calm the angry seas. Jesus who fed 5,000. Jesus who had gone to the cross for each and every one of us. He said, no greater love hath a man than to give of his life for a friend. And then he showed it by being willing to die on the cross for each of us. And in that one act, he showed us what we are all to do. I remember the message that Earlwood Baptist today was from Acts, the book of Acts, how it talked about how the early Christian church were together of one accord. That's what it is to be a oneness. They brought things together. They did this because they were a family. They were connected by a bond through Jesus Christ. They became one with him. I would that we could all become one with him and let that direct each of our lives. Turn your hymn book to page 384. Page 384, that song I talked about called The Bond of Love. We'll sing both verses. Once again, this